Hello everyone, my name is Lowko, and welcome to a new game of StarCraft II Heart of the Swarm. As you might have already noticed, we are going to be playing this game live. Let's say GNHF to our opponent, who is apparently named Arandir, who sounds like he probably played a pretty big role in the Lord of the Rings as an elf. He seems to be doing very well in Rivendell, but let's have a look here. Turns out my opponent is going to be a Terran player on the map Akelon Waste. So, as you noticed, I'm playing this one live as I'm talking this one, or as I'm commentating this one. So it's rather hard to play and talk at the same time, so I'm gonna try and do my best. But hopefully we'll get a little bit of a nice first-person perspective of this Zerg versus Terran. Now, I'm going to have to be a little bit careful with my first Overlord, because it can actually get picked off quite easily if my opponent goes for a Marine opener. Now, considering the build orders that are popular right now, it's a pretty small chance my opponent is really going for a Marine opener anyway, but I guess we need to be a little bit, you know, we need to know that he might be going for a Marine opener anyway. Most of the time, at this very point in the metagame, they will go for either a CC first, or for a Reaper first, and Reapers are obviously, you know, they are a billion times faster than they used to be in Wings of Liberty. But considering everything, people got a lot better at defending them. So, did we already say GLHF? Yes, we did. Amazing. So, magically enough, I actually managed to turn off my recording software, which is something that I would highly advise not to do if you're trying to make a YouTube video. But here we go, going to be going for a hatchery first, and I'm gonna follow it up at 16 supply with a spawning pool. So I go for a 15 hatch, 16 spawning pool. Seems to be a fairly all-around solid build order. Obviously, it's going to be slightly risky versus something like a Proxy 2 Rex or a Proxy Reaper kind of play, but you honestly don't really see that too much, and even versus those builds, it's still possible to defend. So I'm gonna follow it up as well with a 17 Gas Geyser a little bit later. Now this is the order of buildings that most Korean programmers seem to be taking their building, so you know it's pretty good to always just copy them straight up. Because if you're managing to copy, for example, StarCraft Live or Sulky or something, you know, you are pretty damn amazing at this game. So let's open it up, or follow it up rather, with a 17 Overlord, and let's saturate the Gas Geyser. Now we are gonna have to check out what is going on top of this little ramp right here. Maybe we can see a building going down, or maybe we can see a command center fly, in which case we know exactly what is going on. Either way, I'm going to be making a queen, gonna be making a set of Zerglings for defense, and I'm gonna make a queen and more drones. Let's see what is going on here. So it is a CC first, as you can see. Now this allows us to send our Overlord right that way. And no, actually that does not allow our Overlord to go that way, because there will be a Marine out really soon. But we actually know exactly what our opponent's up to, which is good. Now this means that we can actually drone up as hard as we can. Let's pull drones off gas and start Zergling speed. Now obviously we can't lose this Overlord, because that would be detrimental, but I don't think that won't definitely not happen. Gonna inject with my queen. Gonna start another queen as well. And Overlord, where are you? Oh, there you go. Okay, so apparently I was slightly late on my Overlord for no apparent reason, but it's all cool. Gonna follow it up with another Overlord. And I'm gonna get a third base relatively quickly as well, because else it will fall behind in economy base, or economy wise. You always want to be a base up on your Terran opponent. Especially versus Terran, you need to have at least one more base than your opponent. So, gonna try and get like 3 more if that's gonna be possible. But obviously, you won't allow that easily. But here we go, 5.5 minute third base, pretty early, but it's not good, not bad at all. Let's try and poke up what is going on. Looks like there is a bunker already down, so he's playing it rather defensively, not skipping a bunker or whatever. If he would not have had that bunker up, we might be able to do maybe a little bit of aggression. But it turns out, so far, we are totally fine. Now, I expect his first Hellions to come out right around 6.5 minutes. So we're gonna have to make a few Zerglings soon. Considering he went for this opener, he must be going for a Hellion follow-up pretty much always. Gonna put drones back in gas. And gonna start double evolution chamber as well. That's another queen. So we're gonna play it pretty greedily ourselves. Got full base saturation going already on those bases. Starting a few more, and now I'm gonna start my Zergling production. I'm gonna get 16 in total. The reason for 16 is because, once again, we copy the Korean programmers, and life pretty much always gets 16 Zerglings up. So right now we need 1 more, I think. And we are a pretty good, solid amount to actually deal a little bit of damage if necessary, but also to defend there's any kind of aggression that he can throw at us at this point in the game. Gonna be starting double upgrades, as well as more drones. Because, you know, that's what we came for. That's what we signed up for, more drones. +1/+1 started. Gonna start. Oh. Ooh. Looks like the Hellions are indeed on the map.
We require more minerals.
Now, I'm gonna try and make use of the bush, pretty much, but turns out he's not gonna fall for it. Gonna start a lair, as well as another gas right here, and now I'm gonna rally everything to the third base. Pretty much just gonna try and drone that up as hard as I can. Now, I'm also gonna be flying in an Overlord. Actually, a little bit late on that one. Ideally, you would want to send that in right around the 7-minute mark, but... Oh, if he's gonna get too greedy on the creep, I will be able to get us around on that, but... Turns out he is gonna go back. Gonna start a Baning Nest. As well as more drones. Now he does have a third base already finishing up, going for double engineering bay as a follow-up as well. So he's going pretty damn greedy, to be honest. He won't really have many units besides those 4 Hellions that he got right now. But we are not gonna do any aggression to it either. He is gonna follow it up with more barracks, so it is gonna be Marine Marauder. He managed to pick off a creep tumor right there. That's what we wanted. Oh! 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 Sick! So we got a pretty good surround on those. Is he gonna give me more? That'd be amazing. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very, very much. Gonna start the gases right here as a macro hatch. And also gonna start a Spire right now. So we got rid of all his Hellions. So he's gonna be pretty scared right now. Now, I'm not gonna be aggressive, like I said, but I'm gonna be taking a 4th base. Oh, let's have a look at everything that is going on. Gonna spread drones all over the map, or Zerglings rather. And keep my, my production up on the creep tumors. Gonna knock those rocks down, because obviously I'm gonna need those. And I'm gonna put drones in gas right there. Now, +1/+1 is finishing up right now, so I'm gonna be starting those as well. And I'm gonna make sure that I hit all my queen injects, because soon I will have a sick income, and I will need to support that. Gonna start another macro hatchery as well, because why not? And gonna start baning speed. So we are playing super, super greedy. The only thing I made was a few Zerglings, and those paid off big time for themselves. I'm still making drones, but we are soon gonna have to make units though. Because else we will just straight up die, and that's not really what we want. That'd be embarrassing, man, if I'm recording this entire thing and now he pushes out with a bunch of units. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, here we go. Gonna start my Mutalisk production, as well as only Zerglings from now on. Gonna knock those rocks down as well. Queen, you are not dedicated to crew spread anymore. You're gonna be an injecting bitch from now on. And yeah, he managed to do absolutely nothing, which is good. And we are pretty much exactly where we want to be at. Gonna make sure that I once again hit all my queen injects. You got an inject. Gonna start my upgrade, as well as more and more overlords and more mutalisks. So he is taking the 3rd base right now. Nothing too early. Pretty late actually, considering the timing that he took that 3rd base. And I'm gonna just make sure that I keep him in his base. Don't really want him to move out just yet until my 2-2 is finished. Let's check out if we can get a bunch of SCV kills, and it does look like we get quite a bunch too, because he doesn't have anything over here. Apparently his Marines are in the wrong place at the wrong time. Already killing off quite a few, and it looks like he was actually planning to move out, but apparently we prevented that. Okay. We're gonna have to try and kill those. Oh, we got both of them. Sweet. Gonna put, what are they called? Overseers in both control groups. Got 1 control group for my Zerglings and my Banelings that I'm gonna start off right now. And another few Overseers in my Mutalisk group, which is hotkey number 1. I'm gonna use those to make sure that I don't lose every single unit that I have right now. Now, as you can see, this lined up pretty much perfectly. Because he is moving out right now. +2/+2 is finished, which is good. So we're gonna have to micro pretty much perfectly versus this. Gonna be sending in a few units at a time. Make sure that we don't die or lose everything. Target firing down the medevacs, and we pretty much just cleaned up everything that he had. Wow. Gonna make a big reinforcement with more and more Zerglings. And gonna morph a few Banes as well. Okay. Gonna try and knock down a depot so we can start getting into that base. And also gonna start transitioning into hive tech. Okay, here we go. Gonna once again split up my units a little bit. Because I don't want to lose everything. Oh. And just spread in there. Go swarm them. Go swarm them. I'm happy with this. You guys go in there. You guys go in there. You guys blow up these. And he says, sorry, bad game. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile. And hopefully, I will see you again.
Now here's the golden rule. If you want to improve as Zerg, make as many drones as you possibly can without dying. Okay, let me repeat that again. Make as many drones as you can